Are you the type of person that uses a bullet journal? Do you have a million sticky notes just lying all over your desk with who knows how many notes on them and just random things here and there? Do you use a planner? Do you use Google Calendar or some other type of digital calendar? No matter what method you use, I think everyone can benefit from calendar blocking or time batching, whatever you want to call it. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Michaela, studying accounting and finance. I just started my CPA journey and I currently work full-time as a tax accountant for a large public accounting firm. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. So calendar blocking is my personal favorite way to plan out my day. I use Google Calendar. You can use any digital calendar for this, but I personally just prefer using Google Calendar because I can, move things around if it changes. It's just easy to use. I can connect it throughout all kinds of different devices. Through my phone, it just kind of runs through a bunch of different Google apps, so that's really useful that I can connect it all. So say if you're an Apple user, maybe you can use Apple's calendar and it'll do the same thing. Like for example, if I get an email sent to my Gmail account saying, hey, don't forget about this vet appointment for Charlie at 9 a.m. this day, it'll automatically go into my calendar for 9 a.m. on that day. So stuff like that is really helpful because I don't have to necessarily remember to go in and manually input it. I can also color coordinate my tasks to help it be easier to read. I can share it with other people that maybe I want to get coffee with somebody or I have an important meeting. I can share that specific calendar with those people so they can see, okay, these are the times I have available. They can just see like, hey, yeah, we have this appointment that day. The other thing I love about it is it also allows me to see how much time I actually have in my day and how much time I'm actually wasting. I think that is the biggest thing for me when it comes to calendar blocking because I have so many things that I want to do in one day, and I tend to think I'm really busy, but then I look back at what I actually did and I watched like 2 episodes of Netflix. I could have been doing something else in that time, or it's just very, you have it all laid out for you and you can physically see all this time that you have for free time that you may not have realized that you actually had. So what is calendar blocking? Calendar blocking is when you block out a chunk of time on your calendar to do a specific task. Many people already do this for things like work meetings or like dentist appointments, stuff like that. But with calendar blocking, you're doing that for everything. And I literally do it for everything. You're doing it for the things you need to do, the things you want to do, even free time. I would personally use it for as much as you can mentally handle without feeling stressed out. Just because, like I said, it really does show how long things can take. It shows what you're actually prioritizing versus what you want to be prioritizing. So you watch 2 episodes of Netflix, but watching an episode on Netflix isn't a priority for you right now. Having that downtime isn't a priority for you right now. You're trying to build your online business or something, and that hour could have been spent doing that instead. Calendar blocking just kind of helps show you maybe what you need to swap. Alright, so now let's get onto the computer so I can show you guys how I calendar block, and I'll kind of take you through me planning next week. And go ahead and hop on your calendar and start planning with me. Alright, so this is my calendar. We're going to be going through the week of April 5th through April 11th. The first thing I would recommend doing is creating new calendars within this calendar. That's if you're someone that likes to color coordinate, like you can see here. Use a lot of different colors. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to create a new calendar. So if you go down to this other calendars and hit the plus button and create new calendar, and you can name it whatever you'd like. You can put it in a description if you want. So we're going to do class for now, and then the time zone just wherever you live, and then create calendar. And then it should appear here with the orange box, but I don't need it, so I'm going to delete it out. Okay, so the first thing I plan out typically is my work schedule. I typically work the same hours, which is going to be 7 to 3 working from home. And when I'm not working from home, it's more like 8 to 5, so I would put that instead. Okay, so in this drop down, there's a bunch of different calendars that you can look at. So I have one for bills, one for Charlie, one for studying for the CPA, one that just says get stuff done, which is just going to be like random things, one for my hobby, one for homework, for meetings, my work schedule, which is what we're going to use now, and then also one for workouts. So we're going to select that one, save. We're going to click this little edit button, go in and put in every weekday since we're going to be working every weekday. And there we go, it's on every day. Alright, so I also want to mention that you can change these colors if you just click the little 3 dots on the right hand side. And you can do a custom color, a preset color, whatever you want. I like my calendar to look aesthetically pleasing to me. Just makes me happier. Okay, so I also like to plan out what time I'm going to wake up. So for this week, I wanted to wake up at 5. So I'm going to set that time, like 5 to 5:30. And then find this emoji. I like using emojis. And put this as get stuff done. And then we're going to do the same thing we did for work and go in and repeat every weekday. And then because we have that 5 a.m., I like to go in and plan in when I need to go to sleep. I put the little sleepy guy there. Again, get stuff done. And we're going to do the same thing every day of the week. Except it's not every day of the week. It's Sunday through Thursday instead of Monday through Friday. So you can manually change that. Okay, so we have all of those in there. I don't know why it didn't show Sunday, so we're going to go back in. Okay. Yeah, so I just entered it onto Sunday. I don't know why it didn't put it there. Okay, so now we're going to add in if I want to work out. Say I work out like 3 times a week. So, found my little emojis I wanted to use. I'm going to do my workout calendar and say the time is 45 minutes. Click save. We're going to go in and edit for how many days we want to work out. So say I want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Do the little customize button and go in and do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And there is that. So I already have a weigh-in there because I am currently trying to lose weight. So that's just in there as a reminder. Next, we're going to have to eat breakfast. So I'm going to put that in. We're just going to combine this together, but I also like to journal in the morning. So I'm going to journal while I eat breakfast. Alright, and then Caleb and I try to take Charlie on a walk at least twice a week is our new goal. If it's nice enough out, we'll go on a little family walk. I'm going to put that under Charlie. Also just click more options instead of having to go into edit every time. And it'll be a Tuesday, Thursday. There's that. So next I have to plan for dinner. So I'm going to set aside time to make dinner. I'm also going to put in time to eat dinner. As you can see, we have all this white space here now, and we're just going to try to fill that stuff in. I do have something already on Sunday because I had to do some homework that day, so I just already had it planned. I usually wait to do the weekends because I'm a little bit more relaxed on the weekends on what I do. It's not as structured. I did want to start studying for the CPA exam again this week, so I'm just going to put that in. Just put like some books there to show that I was going to study, then use the CPA calendar, and change that to every weekday. So my last day at work is actually the 15th because I'm only an intern right now. So I just went in and deleted the 16th and on because I won't start back up until May. So I do like to some wind down time every night to spend time with Caleb and Charlie. So we're just gonna put a little hangout time as get stuff done, because you are still getting stuff done. You're making time for yourself and to relax. And I found that it makes you feel a lot better about sitting down to watch a show or just to not really do anything if you have it planned out into your day. And then also gonna set aside some time to get ready for bed, because if you have a nighttime routine, that stuff can take a while. So I still have quite a bit of white space, so like in here, maybe I'll do a little bit of research for YouTube or anything else I'm interested in at that time to learn more about. You can also use this time to read a book if you don't usually get to read in the morning and things like that. Okay, for this time, we're gonna do some editing for YouTube. At the time of setting this up, I thought I had to have a bunch of editing done before Wednesday this week, because we have a part of our computer we're actually sending back into the store to get fixed. So you'll see I have a lot of time planned out to edit, but I didn't actually end up needing that much time, which is one of the many reasons why I love Google Calendar so much, because you can just move things around so easily. Like on this day, I decided to move my work schedule up and maybe get off earlier and edit for a longer period of time at once, because I feel like I just focus a little bit better when I do that. Alright, so I decided to leave some of that white space later in the week to decide what I was going to do with it, and then decided to start planning the rest of Sunday, because I was recording this on Saturday, so I was trying to get my day planned on Sunday. And I'm going to put in some time to do my Sunday cleaning. I like to try to pick up the house every Sunday, mop the floors, things that I wouldn't normally do throughout the rest of the week, maybe go to the grocery store, and things like that. So I put a little broom there to show that I should be cleaning. And again, I'm going to add in making dinner and eating dinner, then just kind of relax the rest of the night. It's Sunday, maybe do some editing. I kind of left that open to be a plan for editing, since I did need to do so much of it. So I didn't think it was going to take me as long as I had planned to clean, so I expanded my editing a little bit. It's just, like I said, I'm a little bit more relaxed in what I do on the weekends. I just kind of let my body wake up whenever. If I start earlier, I start earlier. Same thing with Friday night. I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed for when I go to bed. We'll probably hang out a little bit later on Friday and Saturday. And I think that was it. That's how I planned out my entire week. Left some gaps in there so that I could make sure I have some flexibility in my schedule. And there you go. That's how I plan my week. Alright, so that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this content, please give this video a like. It really supports my channel. And make sure you go hit the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.